do get that love that you feel. Holy shit! I think that's why I don't want kids, is because I'm actually scared of that love. Loving something that much terrifies me. That's so brave that you took that on. If you're a parent, you put your entire life into the hands of a toddler who's like, traffic, just like, what the fuck, like. Do you also free solo climb? Like, that's crazy that you did that. That's so risky, because I mean, I'm almost mad at my sister for having kids, because the way I feel about my niece and nephew, like, if anything ever happened to them, like, I'd be okay. Like, I'd be okay eventually. Like, at first, it would be the worst. Oh, it'd be awful, but then, like, a Taylor Swift album would come out. Like, I would kind of, like, rebound. I would have moments of, like, I'm back to my old self. But my sister, no Taylor Swift will get her out of that, you know? It's over for her if something happens. That's extremely risky. That's really impressive to me, to take on that. I think it's just, I look at being a mom, and I think it's too hard to be a mom for me. Actually, no, it's not hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a good mom. It's easy to be a bad mom. That's so easy. But to be a good mom is hard. To be a bad mom, that's as easy as being a great dad. That's what that is. Yeah. It's a cakewalk, you know it. It's not your fault, it's just the way it is. And I know there are some dads that do just as much as moms, and it's because your wife is dead. That's probably why. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. But some people just know, man. Some moms just know. I always knew I would be a mom. That's what they say. I always knew I would be a mom. They have to say it with that ethereal, breathy, condescending tone. You struggle with this decision? I always knew I'd be a mom. Oh, wow, I always knew I'd mute you on Instagram. They're like, I'm a mom. I'm a mom. I'm a mama bear. I'm a mom. Why do you have to say it like that? Just say, I'm a mom. Like, you don't have to go, mom. I wish you could taste how good it feels to be a mom. Like, swallow the mom. Like, I wish you would have swallowed your husband's load, because this persona that you've adopted, it's insufferable. I think some moms think that if you don't have kids, you're a selfish person. And I get that. I think it's a little selfish of me to not want kids. But I'll admit it, yeah. I just don't feel like devoting my free time to something that could marry a DJ. I just think that's reckless. And I know that there are moms that are like, I'm just not as self-obsessed anymore. It's just not about me anymore. And I'm like, yeah, we can tell. Your hair looks like you always rubbed a balloon on it. Like, you dress like you work in a toll booth. I get it that you don't work on you anymore, but you focus on your child. That's an extension of you. Having a kid doesn't make you just a selfless person suddenly. I don't see women becoming moms and going, I'm gonna go volunteer in a soup kitchen. I'm gonna go build a home in Honduras. No, you're just feeding Cheerios to something that looks like you. Like that. Thank you for doing that. It's a noble job, but you're treating a problem that you caused. Like, this wouldn't be here if you didn't have it. It's hard work, but you signed up for it, you know? You can't be like, I pick up litter. And it's like, yeah, but you threw it there. Like, this isn't... I don't think your kids are trash, but that's not what I meant. I don't. I'm so grateful that you have them, because we need kids. We need future people to save us from the state the world is in right now. I don't know if you noticed, it's kind of ending. Things are coming to a close. And yeah, maybe you didn't notice if you had kids, because why would you do that? I mean, your kid's gonna graduate high school in a bunker, but that's fine. I mean, I'm sure your kid will be just fine in the water wars. I'm sure, yeah. Your kid who won't eat a turkey slice because it touched a pickle! He'll be fine eating canned beans for decades in a hole in the ground. Finley with a GH is gonna do just fine scavenging for drinking water in ammunition craters. Whatever we have to do, he's gonna be great. No, if anyone saves us, it's gonna be your kid. You know, we need someone to save us. And if someone saves us, it'll be well, not your kid, no offense, but you paid money to see a comedian who mostly talks about her pussy. So I just don't think that your kid, neither would mine, you know? And I will talk about my pussy. I just wanna let you know, the night is young. My pussy is old. You'll hear about it. But yeah, Greta Thunberg's parents aren't here tonight. I'm sorry. Our kids would not save the world. You know that. I mean, they might bully the kid who would save the world. And then that kid won't save the world because our kid called them gay on Facebook. So, I mean, it's okay. Having kids is smart, actually. It actually is the smart thing to do. You're wise to do it. Because someday you're gonna get old and no one is gonna care about you anymore, right? But if you have kids, someone might. They might. You might get lucky. It's gonna be your kid, right? Having a son or daughter is just having a future person who's like, yeah, I gotta go see dad later. Ugh. Yeah, I need to get some more Vicodin. So yeah, gotta go check in on him at the home. Yeah, I hear he's calling the nurses the N-word, so I gotta go see that. That's because they're white. That's hilarious. So, it's true. Your kids will take care of you. That's a good thing to do. That's insurance. I don't have that. If I get old, who's gonna care for me? You know?
I got you, Nikki.
No, you don't, sir. I don't think you do. Famous women do have caretakers when they get older, but they're gay men, okay? That's our only hope, and that didn't sound like one to me. Yeah, I do worry about that. I'm like, what if I don't have kids? Like, who's gonna care for me? Not my niece and nephew after that fucking joke I just told, so I gotta have a plan. And I do have a plan, because I always forget I'm gonna kill myself. I always, duh. Yeah, I know, but like, I've like always known I was gonna kill myself. Like, I just like always known. No, I'm not gonna do it anytime soon. Don't worry. I know that's grim. It'll be so far in the future. You'll hear about it, I swear to God, and you'll go, wait, who? Like you'll go, oh wait, yeah, I think we went to go see her like 40 years ago. I think she talked about that. Oh my God, she did? Good for her. Oh. Yeah, I remember that night in Seattle when it was still above water. That was fun. Yeah, the thoughts of death, I don't like to dwell on them for longer than like 10 or 15 hours a day, so. I hope that when I get to the end of my life, I'm just like, oh, I have to die, thank God, Jesus Christ. This has been so long. I'm just ready for a break, you know? I just really want to unplug. That ventilator, please, just let me go. Anyone? Anyone? I'll be alone, I don't have kids. But it has to happen. You have to die at some point, and I don't like that. But that's the thing about death, it has to happen, we all know it. And I don't like that I just have to wait and see, like, what's gonna happen? How am I gonna go? You know? I like to choose my own adventure. Like, I'm a DIY kind of gal, you know? Like, I wanna get crafty, I wanna go to a Michael's and pick out some sturdy yarn, crochet a noose. I don't know, I think it could be fun. But it sucks in America. You just have to die of whatever you get, you know? Your dog doesn't have to. You can put down your dog if it's like hip kind of hurts. You're so lucky. Can you imagine going to your doctor and being like, my acid reflux is just flaring up recently, so can we just end it? Like, can we just, it's been a good life. It's time. It's a compassionate thing to do for your dog. You know, people are like, we had to put down Stripey because, you know, she can't walk down the stairs anymore, and that's not a life worth living. You know, but grandma can only communicate with her eyeballs, yet we just think she's got more life to live. Let's keep paying $8,000 a month because there's more chapters to her story. There are. I mean, mean, just yesterday she bit a nurse, so who's to say? Yeah, I hope to be able to die with dignity when I want to, euthanasia, peacefully. But I don't know, man. I think I might have to just blow my head off. I know it's rough, but it's quick, and guns are easier to get in this country than compassion. So what am I supposed to do? It's not fair. My mom hates that joke. She goes, stop telling people you're gonna blow your head off. No one wants to hear this. Disgusting. It's disturbing. I don't want to think about that. And I go, you know what, Mom? Actually, you're right. That is really disturbing. For you, I'll die of esophageal cancer. Is that better for you? I want you there for it. It'll look something like this. I'll be in a wheelchair just like, for like 11 minutes. Is that cool? Until I finally choke and drown on my own saliva. I'll lock eyes with you the entire time. I think you should be there. That's better than me blowing my head off, right? Neither are ideal, but at least if I blow my head off, I can stuff my mouth with confetti. We'll do a gender reveal. I don't know, let's just... It could be festive. We'll usher one life into the world as we snuff out my own. I think it could be cool. Listen, I know this is taboo. I know suicide is a scourge on our nation, and it's a subject that's a little touchy. But I actually feel like I have a right to talk about it because I'm gonna kill myself someday. So like I'm a future victim of it, so I can talk about it. That's what comedians do a lot of times. They'll like caveat a joke that they're scared to tell because they don't want to get canceled. So they'll be like, but I can do this because you know. Like if I were to say right now, guys, I'm gonna do some rape jokes, you might go back to the suicide stuff, like, please. But if I said, but I can do these jokes because I've been raped, you'd go, oh, thank God she was raped. Okay, good. Whew. I thought she hadn't been raped. Thank God she was brutally raped. Now I can relax. I was nervous before. That seems weird. But comedians are scared of getting canceled, you know? So they have to do these caveats. They either say, it happened to me, or they say, my family has this, and then they throw their relative under the bus just to make their joke. You've seen this before. There'll be a comedian that has like a really bad take on trans people, and they'll do all these jokes, and then they go, I can do these jokes actually because I have a trans sister radio, and I listen to Fox News on it, so I'm misinformed, and I'm an asshole. And I think it's weird. I think they're weird. I'm like, can you transition into less of a cunt? Is that possible? So annoying. It's true. I have jokes, though, that I want to do that I can't because I don't have any family members with autism. That's the jokes I have. I can't. I have autism jokes because I've dated guys with it, and they were diagnosed by me and TikTok, so I know that they have it. It's confirmed. But I can't do the jokes because I don't have any family members with autism. I mean, I will say my nephew is 2.5 and he isn't talking yet, so fingers crossed. But like, we didn't get a diagnosis in time for this special, so it's a bummer. I'll get canceled at some point. The cancel train is coming for old Glaze talk for sure. And my nephew is gonna love that train, but I got one in. No, but I really do suffer with suicidal thoughts. I have depression. I get suicidal thoughts quite often, and it's something I've struggled with a long time, and I've felt like alone a lot of times with my suicidal thoughts. But then I actually talked about it for the first time on the Joe Rogan Podcast, and the response I got, it was crazy. I got hundreds of DMs telling me, you should kill yourself. And so I was like, other people think it too. I'm not alone, you know? No, they're very common. And if you get them, please don't listen to them. I know that if they ever get too loud for me, I'm gonna call the number 988. It's a hotline, 24 hours a day. There's someone there who will listen to you. Kill yourself.